everybody. Welcome. As I'm still setting up, time zones got me mixed up. I said I was going live at like 7:30 in just a little bit, thinking I was in a different time zone still. Or my computer, everybody must be texting me, letting me know, hey, aren't you supposed to be live? Aren't you supposed to be live? This was not actually how I wanted to start the live stream. Nah. I'm still in the process of doing the whole setup thing. So anyway, welcome everybody that has popped into the stream. One person is there, and I think it's Daisy. Daisy left a whole bunch of comments and hearts and stuff like that. So thank you, Daisy, for popping in. It's been quite a while since I have done a live stream. This is only going to be like a 10-minute one, just keeping it short and sweet, which a lot of people don't do when they do live streams. I'm guilty. I sometimes plan on a 15-minute live stream and it goes on an hour, hour and a half, just because you're reading comments. A lot of times that is a problem. Your mind goes one way because you're reading the comments. One's like this one right here, where Tommy Travels decides to just go ahead and do something crazy, like give you a super chat. What do you do when somebody does something like that? I guess something like this. Thank you so much, Tommy, for the super chat. Today, like I said, I'm going to keep it short, and I'm not going to go through all the comments. So you could spend hours, obviously. I've done it in the past, just reading the comments. Today, I am kind of testing out some things because that's what I've been doing lately. Every time I do a live stream, it's either testing cameras, testing Wi-Fi, testing 1080p broadcast, testing signals. You're always doing testing to try and get the right broadcast. And it's no different today. I'm doing the same thing. It's just this time I figured I would talk about it as I'm going through the setup, and I can't believe that I did not pay attention to the time. Anyway, I will read some comments before getting into how I feel. I mean, I'm not a great YouTuber, and I'm a terrible live streamer, and I know that. It's okay. But you do try and progress and get better and better, even if you don't. But it's always in the back of your mind. What makes the best live streams? Is it the content? Is it the video quality? Is it the multi-camera setup? Is it your PC? Once you have all that stuff organized, and then you're trying to learn how to put it all together so you could use it, that's the equipment itself, that's great. But you better have some content ready to go once all that stuff's there. And I'm kind of at the beginning stages. I know I've done a lot of live streams. And back in the day, some of them were pretty fun. That's when we were all live streaming together and having a blast. And, before we were really worried that, hey, you know what, one day YouTube might become financially viable, that's the word, to where I might just want to just take off and just become a full-time YouTuber, which I have in the back of my mind right now. So hopefully it works. If it doesn't, well, this isn't my truck, but I could fall back to truck driving. But in the future, I would like to make this my job. But there's a lot to learn before that happens. Anyway, before we get to what my setup is at the moment and what I think it takes to possibly become a better live streamer, let's get to some comments. So I know Daisy has been putting all sorts of stuff in here, but let me scroll up here to Daisy's last one, which is the word rock. See, it says rock right there. But we got excuse me, Traveling Morton and Sue, or Merton and Sue. Good evening. How are you doing this fine? It is evening too. It's just earlier than I thought it was. My watch still says 7:10, and I set this stream up to go live at 7:30. So, and then I was setting up cameras and stuff and trying to get them organized. And then up here it says it's time to go live. And then I look, what the heck? My Butts Adventure, hello. I'm sorry I've been missing your videos lately, your live streams. I've seen that you were live, I think, this morning, and I missed it. And, this is going to sound crazy. I slept for 15 hours yesterday. It was insane. I went to bed. I forget what time I went to bed, but I played a little bit of virtual reality last night, started doing my software updates, and went to sleep. From the time I parked, played a little bit of VR, and went to bed. And when I woke up, my timer said I was parked for 15 hours. That's insane. I don't know if it's just catching up, if I was just like catching up on my sleep because I've been doing produce and working like crazy. And I don't know, maybe my body was just saying, hey, you need to shut down for a little bit. Okay, so my butts, I will be hitting your streams here short, the next couple. It's so hard to keep up. There's so many live streams sometimes a lot of them are going on at the same time. RV Ashes in April. Hello, RV Ashes in April, and this is May still. What if you changed your name every month? You had 12. Well, it'd be just the names like April, May, June, July. That's a live. That's some live stream content right there. My butt says, "Good evening, brother Tommy Travels," and thank you, Tommy, for the super chat. I do. Oh, I'm going to need all the super chats I can get. Not really. Let's see here. Daisy says happy. Tommy says hello to my butts. Let's scroll on down here. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Yes, brother. They are really good. Oh, you're talking to Tommy. Daisy is saying hello to me. Hello, Daisy. I hope you had a great day, or you have a great day, because I'm just learning this because I'm getting ready to go to the Philippines. So they, from Florida, where I am, are a 12-hour time zone difference. So it's 12 hours difference. So here it is 7 in the evening. That means in Manila, it's like 7:13 in the morning. So I'm learning time zones. I just can't get my computer to learn them because I think it's still stuck on Central. Well, thank you so much. Thumbs up. Yeah, everybody want to leave a thumbs up. That might push this out. Now I got to keep going, so I'm just going to try and rush through some of these real fast, scroll down. And I got a new member, My Butts Adventures, who I already thought was a member. I got to go back to my member list because I still have to do a members only live stream this month for a quick little giveaway. If you're in the United States, if you're a US member, it'll probably be something from Amazon or an Amazon gift card. And if you're overseas, like in the Philippines, it'll probably be like, I don't know, 1,000 pesos or something. You could win 1,000 pesos if you're a member or something. So I will be doing a members only live stream and for wherever you're at. But if you're in the continental US, it'll probably be like an Amazon gift card. Anywhere else, it'll be your form of currency up to $20 US, I'm thinking. All right. Keep going down here. My Butts Adventure says, yes, brother. I just renewed again. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, because I try and remember my members. And you've been a member for quite a long time. And don't feel bad about the whole renew thing. My bank got purchased by another bank, and I had to get a whole new ATM card. And then you have to go on the computer or on your telephone, and you have to do things like your Netflix account and Hulu and all that other stuff. But then you forget that you're a member of some YouTube channels too. And that becomes a hassle because you don't know that who you were a member of, because I try and show support in a lot of places. And then you have to wait for YouTube to notify you, hey, your membership, you need to renew this with your new card. Otherwise, bad things can happen. All right. So I am down here. Now, I'm not a professional. I suck. We're all new. I mean, we're we're trying, right? We're trying to do something with YouTube. You know, we're out there doing the videos. We're out there sometimes trying to live stream, do our best, and not be so shy on camera, because I'm pretty shy. My cat's not shy, but I'm pretty shy. There are things that some people do on live streams when you watch them, like the big dogs, you know, the ones that have like, you know, 300,000, 400,000 subscribers. They got quality. They got the video quality. They got they can upload into 4K. I know they I don't know how they do it, but sometimes their live streams just look so good, whether it's due to the lighting, which I do have lighting, but it's still daytime. The sun is setting over the Gulf of Mexico over there. So it's still, the sun is coming in here. So I really didn't set up any lighting. But there's things to do that I notice that I'm guilty of not doing, and a lot of channels that I watch don't do, and that is proper lighting. Light, that shouldn't be the first thing though. I think sound quality. I don't know. You guys in the comments, what do you think is more important? The video quality, sound quality, or the light or the atmosphere that is coming through the camera? I think sound, because sometimes I watch sound and some people put that echo on through their microphone, and it's just so hard to listen to, because sometimes the words with the echo, excuse me, is so overlapping. When it echoes, it overlaps the words that they're saying, and it just becomes kind of a mess, and it's really hard to listen. So I would think, you know, if the video's a little bit blurry and not perfect, I think audio is probably the most important thing. Just like when they say when you're out shooting videos, you can shoot with your telephone. It doesn't matter if it looks good, doesn't look good, but it's all about the sound. And I think that's probably very much just like live streaming. Sound is probably the key. I have a Blue Yeti microphone in my truck. In here, I do have some headphones I could wear, or I usually use these Rode Video Micro Go's, or these little micros, and they're wireless. If I decide to get up, walk around, I can. And the microphone, I keep it right here on my shirt. I do have a lavalier mic connected to it, so I am wired to the unit. You don't have to be though, because these do have a built-in microphone. I could just clip that there. I don't have to have a wire. But the sound usually in my videos and I'm assuming in my live streams is okay, but sound is pretty important. RV Ashes in April says, I have a very hard time getting the audio right. I do too, man. My Blue Yeti, if you're using like the boom mics and stuff like that, sometimes they have settings on them. And sometimes I'll get the settings on that wrong, because all it is images, like a circle or a figure eight. And then you have to go back. What does that mean? What does that mean? At least on these things here, you could set the dB level and just go. I have not messed with the dB level on these since I got them out of the box. I have a pair of Ceramonic wireless also that I use on my Osmo Action. And I really haven't messed with the dB setting in those neither. But these things here, they're so good. Tommy Travels bought some, if that tells you anything. These things are amazing. So they're a little bit pricey, but if you get one of these, you could use them with your computer, with your cameras, with your cell phones, I think. I don't know how, because most cell phones nowadays don't have headphone jacks to plug the microphone into. But if you can figure it out, they're pretty good. Laurice is here. Hello, meow to you. Meow to, and let's see, EB is also here. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Laurice. I was just clicking off you to go up here to EB and say hello to EB also. Wow, lots of, look at Jaylene is in here. Good morning. There's a meow, meow, meow. And Daisy saying hello to EB. Kathleen is saying, oh, Kathleen Klein is here also. Tommy Travels if Tommy Travels have it, it must be good. Cameras. A lot of people I noticed on live streams, because cameras in some places, especially in other countries, they're expensive. I mean, they're expensive here in the United States too. Right now, this camera over here, it was sent to me from a company called Idle Cam, and that's my gimbal that's over here, and it has interchangeable lenses in it, so you got telephoto, all this other stuff. Right now I don't know what lens I have in it. Let me go to it. So I have this lens right here, and I think it's just a normal lens. This is just a normal lens. I also have like a fisheye and a telephoto and a macro and stuff like that, but it's a pretty cool gimbal. It's just, as gimbals go, it's not the best. They wanted this camera here to be a vlogger's dream. This here was supposed to be a video of, if you're a vlogger out and about, give you the most steady footage and everything else. And it was built specifically for vlogging in mind. In my opinion, it didn't quite reach that level of what Jason, the inventor of this thing, has tried to do. I mean, it's hard to beat companies like DJI. They to me are the gimbal masters. But it does its job, and now that with the newest software update, after 2 years, you can now plug it into your computer and also use it as a webcam. So I have that as a secondary cam, and then up here, I do have my Sony SV1, which is an incredible video camera and vlogging, and you could zoom in, zoom out, and stuff like that. Right now, I am broadcasting in 720p just due to my Wi-Fi. I was afraid that it might buffer and stuff like that in my current location if I tried to broadcast in 1080p. But what a great camera. It's not the quality that you see those professional YouTuber channels have, where you get that nice bokeh background effect where it's I mean, you can make things blurry, but sometimes I like to do that, sometimes I don't. But the picture quality in general, it's okay. I mean, it'll do. It's better than the camera that most people use, which is the one built into their laptop. But like I said earlier, I don't know if the camera is as important as the audio. Audio so far, that's number one. Video is probably number two, but video isn't going to be that good without the proper lighting. I do have a lot of lights. I have some barn door lights, some LEDs and stuff like that to shine. I even have one light that you could put gels in to give you that golden hour look, and you just put it off to the side and it looks like the sun's going down. You got that nice orange light. That stuff's important too for the camera, but you really don't need it if you're just doing something like this. Okay, we have been going for 18 minutes. I'm going to try and do 25 minutes and end it. Everything is expensive these days. You can't take it with you, so buy the best you can afford. Exactly. I went to Best Buy the other day, got this, well, you can't see it because that camera is aiming to me and this camera is aiming to me. But I stopped by Best Buy and I grabbed a new tripod just specifically for this camera here. That camera is on a monopod. But I did go just to get this. And I couldn't afford, there was I forget what brand it was. I think it was Manfrotto had one, a tripod. It was like $125. And man, was it beautiful. It was calling my name. And I could have bought it, but it was overkill for what I need. So I just got this cheap little $19 sun pack one that's for travelers because I'm going to be going to the Philippines. I need something I could take on the airplane with me. So I just got this little tiny one. It was $19. Sometimes you could only get what you may be able to afford more, but is more really necessary? I don't know. As cameras go, yeah. Okay, Kathleen says Starlink, the way of the future. My Starlink will be here. I canceled my order 2 days ago because I put my order in for Starlink like 5 months ago, about 5 months ago, and I was supposed to get it in 2023 in this area, right? So Jen Vargas from Central Florida Top 5 told me I could use her address because it was available. So I tried to get it at her address, and it was saying that they were at capacity. And it was like 3 minutes after she notified me. So it went by real fast. So I canceled my order because the other day, RV, they came out with the RV thing. Cool. Yeah, it's prioritized and stuff like that, but you're still going to get like 100 megabits up and whatever. So I canceled my order, went to the it wouldn't let me reorder under RV, so I had to create a whole new email, which is this channel's Glass Geek Vlogs at Gmail. I had to create a whole new thing, give a whole different phone number, and I placed my order. I just placed it yesterday, and I keep checking it. I keep checking my Starlink app to see is it shipped. Is it shipped? It's only been one day, and I know it's going to take like 7 to 10 days or 20 days or something to finally receive it. But I got my Starlink's on its way, and that is going to be a whole other video that Steph Stuck in a Truck and myself are going to collaborate on, because she got something called T-Mobile Home Service. Mobile home, get it? We live in mobile homes, all of us. So, or not mobile homes, but motor homes. So she gets her T-Mobile home this Tuesday, because Monday's a holiday. I'm still going to be waiting on my Starlink, but once we get it, we're going to do on her channel, we're going to compare the two services, what the benefits are to T-Mobile Home and what the benefits are and pitfalls of having Starlink. So those should be some pretty good videos. I hope you guys check them out. They won't be on my channel though. We are going to collaborate on her channel to do that. So if you're not subscribed to Steph Stuck in a Truck, as Tommy Travels would say, correct that mistake immediately. Tommy Travels says, I'm excited about Dapper Dan's video I put out today. I haven't watched it. It is here. I was setting all this stuff up when I noticed it, and I couldn't make the premiere. I apologize, but I do got it ready. That video was just me standing there on camera, but the editing, I was able to make it look like a multi-cam shoot. Your whole Route 66 trip out to Santa Monica, to Disneyland, to the Meow Wolves, everything, that whole trip was amazing, and I hope you do it again. I hope your job lets you off again so you can do it again. And you know what? When you're done, maybe do Route 66 like 3 times. It's going to take at least 3 times there and back to see most everything and stuff off the beaten path, like Billy the Kid's grave and stuff like that. But when you're done with that, there's another important interstate or highway system that is just as equally and almost as cool as Route 66. It's true, and it's up in your area. It goes all the way west. Lincoln Highway, check it out. It's actually really cool, Tommy. A lot of fun stuff, but it's a lot of Western stuff on that road. A lot of Western roadside attractions compared to the kooky, fun Route 66 stuff. Lori's is saying happy. Let's see, scrolling down here. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit about how you can make your videos better. Camera, it's important, obviously. Lighting is important, but audio is king. The sound, the quality. You could probably hear my air conditioner going in the background because I got this mic. But yeah, so sound, and if you can upgrade, it doesn't have to be an expensive camera. It doesn't have to be a Sony. It doesn't have to be a idle cam. It doesn't have to be a Canon. It doesn't have to be nothing. It could just be a cheap little webcam that's an upgrade from the internal camera that you have on your computer. So I know a lot of people use headphones like Apple or Android or Samsung or whatever the headphones. They drape them down, plug them in, and they work pretty good. Those they sound pretty good. But I notice a lot of people karaoke and sing, and sometimes those microphones that dangle from the cord just pop. Sometimes they crackle and pop. I mean, they're not meant for that, obviously. They're meant for talking on a telephone. So, but if you can upgrade a little bit, think about it. If you can't, just continue doing what you're doing and maybe focus on the content. I don't know. And most everybody I watch has some pretty incredible, great content. Unlike me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get ready to go. Tommy says, oh, cool. I think Jacob is going to be doing the Lincoln Highway soon. Yeah, Lincoln Highway is great. I used to travel it quite a bit in parts of Nevada because I lived out that way for a while. Excuse me. And sometimes I go to Oregon or Seattle or Northern California and stuff, or Reno or Vegas or something, and I would take the Lincoln Highway for portions. Some of it's really rough. It's really rough, some of it. But what an adventure, especially if you're in a car. I've never driven it in a car, and I haven't been able to stop every little roadside attraction on that highway. But if you ever get a chance to do it, check it out. Actually, they're in North Platte, Nebraska, is part of the Lincoln Highway. And if you go back on my channel and look for Disney in Nebraska, there's a freeway overpass that goes over the interstate. It's I-80 at that point. There's an overpass. You park your car, and the overpass is an actual building, and you go inside of it, and it's the history of travel from the east to the west. And it's a pretty amazing place. And most of the attraction stuff within that building all came from Epcot Center, old rides like Horizons and stuff like that. A lot people are always wondering, well, where did this go? You tore down this attraction to build Test Track, or you tore down Ellen to put in Guardians of the Galaxy. Where did all the stuff go that was in here? Well, a lot of it is actually in Nebraska in that overpass. So a lot of people don't know that, but you will get that Disney feeling right when you walk in. And just know that almost everything in there, hold on, excuse me, had to cough. Everything in there was at Epcot at one time, pretty much. Disney sponsored it too, but they just don't advertise on it. Anyway, I am getting ready to get out of here. And thank you, Melanie, for coming in. And I'm doing pretty good. Just getting ready to sign off, keeping this one short. This is not going to be an hour and a half one. It is going to be 30 minutes, it's looking like, though. Kathleen Klein says, Kearney, Nebraska, Rick, not North Platte. Yeah, it is Kearney. I apologize. North Platte is where the Buffalo Bill Museum thing is, with that incredible diorama inside there. That's where that is. I think that's in North Platte. I know it's been a long time since I've been out that way, but that is definitely a cool road and a lot of fun stuff to see. All right, guys, I am out of here. RV Ashes, have a great night, everyone. Thank you, RV, for popping in. Lorice, meow for now. Well, she said bye for now. I'm saying meow. Meow for now. There's my meow. Irene the Irish is blowing kisses to Lorice. So lots of people coming live tonight. Beth, I don't have Beth's link. I would drop it in here before I sign off. But for those of you that know Beth, she is doing a contest tonight. I am a proud sponsor. It will be 1 o'clock East Coast time in the morning, because that'll be 1 o'clock in the afternoon Philippine time. But we've been having some fun, doing some fun games for the children in the neighborhoods and stuff like that, having them do silly things like eat spaghetti without hands, blow into a cup of flour see who can empty out the cup of flour by blowing in it. And tonight is for people like us. So everybody has a chance to win. All you have to do is pop into her live stream, do something stupid. Safe, but stupid. It's kind of a talent show for stupid things. First prize will be 2,000 pesos. Second place will be 1,000 pesos. Last place, third place, whatever, nothing. Go home with hands in pocket. But if you think you got some idea of something silly you want to do, 1 o'clock Philippine time in the afternoon, go to check out her channel. I wish I had a link. I don't. But if you got something, and it's not a singing thing, unless you want to sing in the shower or sing holding the hose over your head or something. Sing into a bowl of Jello. Take a bowl of Jello, put it in your face, and try and sing a song. That might win. I don't know. Anyway, guys, until the next time, I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. This is just, StreamYard is just so cool that you can do, that I can do this right here and just swap cameras. It's so amazing. I'm really loving StreamYard nowadays. It's just so much easier than OBS, even though I'm still trying to learn OBS. All right, guys, I am out of here. Thanks for everything. check out Beth tonight on her channel. Everybody else and my members, look for towards the first week of the month for a members only contest. I will be spinning the wheel of members and somebody's going to win something. Not exactly sure what, but I know that in the Philippines it's going to be pesos. Here in the United States, it could be a surprise gift from Amazon or an Amazon gift card. We'll figure it out. Until the next time, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you from down the road. Peace out, everybody.